Tonight, a Boston man is guilty, convicted of kidnapping and raping a young woman who he held captive for days. It took a Boston jury less than 2 hours to convict Victor Pena. In 2019, he abducted the victim and held her in his apartment in Charlestown until police saved her. WBZ's Kristina is live outside the Boston bar tonight where that victim was kidnapped. Kristina?
Yeah, Lisa, it was along this stretch of bars on Union Street here in Boston where that victim was kidnapped after a night out drinking with friends in 2019. And after a 3.5-year wait, it took a jury just 2 hours to convict her attacker.
You say that the defendant, Victor Pena, is guilty on offense number 002 on the charge of aggravated rape. So say you, Madam Foreperson? Yes. So say you, all members of the jury?
Yes.
1 count of kidnapping and 10 counts of rape. Victor Pena not in the courtroom as the verdict came in.
We don't know exactly what was in his head, obviously, but he certainly saw an opportunity to take advantage of somebody and took it.
Back in 2019, Pena kidnapped a 23-year-old woman as she left a Boston bar after a night of drinking with friends. He then kept her locked in his home for days with no escape and repeatedly raped her until investigators pinged her cell phone and found her alive in his Charlestown apartment 3 days later.
She is the hero here.
That victim, now 26, testified in front of the jury. Her courage, prosecutors say, is why Pena will be behind bars for a long time.
She responded with more dignity and openness and strength than you could reasonably expect from anybody.
She was brave, she was articulate, and she gave the jury the evidence they needed to bring about this conviction, to hold Mr. Pena accountable.
Pena was absent from the courtroom for all but 1 day of trial when he unexpectedly testified in his own defense through a translator.
I did not want to take her to my house, but she said that it's too cold.
So she said me, oh, you're beautiful, I like you. Me dijo, I like your face.
He claimed the victim came on to him, and his defense attorneys tried to show the jury that he was too mentally unstable to be criminally responsible. But the jury did not buy it.
Victor Pena, we believed adamantly always, knew what he was doing, was responsible for his actions, and experts who examined him came to the conclusion that he was feigning symptoms and he was turning them on and off when he saw fit.
And Victor Pena faces the potential of life in prison. A judge will determine his sentence in a hearing on Monday. Live in Boston, Kristina, WBZ News.